CEO Ron from Creative Difference. Got that Strata Hybrid. We're gonna throw it for you real quick on TruBall reviews. We're gonna start with the IQ Tour. That ball is our control ball. It allows us to get kind of a feel for the lanes. Give us a feel for what's out there. Feels like we're gonna leave ring 10 pins out there today. Anyway, track Strata Hybrid. Let's see what this piece does. That was a pretty good pitch from Dustin. We'll get ourselves a full rack and take a peek at it. Bowling on Brunswick Pro Anvil Lane on Wall Street version 2. House pattern. Should be easy to strike. That was not leaving any sort of 10 pin. That was definitely going to be 10 back. That ball went off the pin deck between the 8 and the 9 pin, and that's what you want if you want to have a lot of strikes. So we'll have Dustin throw it a few more times. Let's get one right. See how the ball responds to a little more friction. Always wiping the bowling ball off every shot. That's important. Getting the oil off your ball is a key to consistency. And bowling really comes down to consistency, right? The more consistent you are, the easier it is to be able to strike. So we missed right. And we got a ring 10 pin. Definitely wasn't flat. It was definitely a ring, which is not necessarily terrible. But he got right. So that's fine. That's what happens. What's that? You hit 9, you get 9, something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll throw it again, except this time we're going to miss N. Right? We'll get it into some more oil so that we can kind of see how the ball responds, if it hydroplanes a little too much or if it just kind of picks up just enough to be able to sit there and strike. Let's take a peek. We'll do that again. You can get this bowling ball at bowlingforless.com. Go on over there. Get you this piece if you think it's going to fit your arsenal well. You know, all bowling balls have a place. The question is, where do they fit in your arsenal? So we're kind of about trying to show you kind of what the ball can do. We're missing out, we're missing in, we're lined up, and then kind of seeing the versatility of that particular product. So that one's in, it should still hold. It did, that was good. That's one thing you want to look for. So now we're going to go over to lane 2. Lane 2 is actually a higher friction lane surface, so more hook, which the other surface was a lower friction lane surface, or less hook. So now we'll see how this ball performs over here. Typically, not the fact that it's hybrid, but the fact that it's polished makes that ball even better on a more friction surface. This ball could be dull and still be a hybrid. It could be polished like it is and be a hybrid. Either one works. With more friction, ouch. So we'll definitely throw that again. Not what I expected, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a re-rack and throw that again. Goodbye, 5 count. Too bad it isn't that easy to make it. All right, so let's shoot that again. You're good.
Oh.
He's gonna shoot the shot again. I think he actually thought I meant shoot the video again,
Yeah.
but no, you're fine. 5 count, boy. That's 10 back. Ouch. Okay, interesting, right? It's interesting. So it did not come back. And it didn't burn up. It actually overpushed. Interesting. So we'll re-rack it and do it again. That's interesting. So what that would tell me is that it's a little bit more sensitive to the environment, right? So this definitely is more friction, which should give you more hook, but this ball is a little more sensitive to being in the oil and maybe not as aggressive off the friction. So it ends up being a little bit lazier than we would like, but it's not burning up. So you can see how it's going. It's just going late, right? It's going a little bit late because of that. That's definitely a flat 10 pin. So you say, well, man, I left the flat 10 pin. What do I do? So flat 10 pin, you need a little bit more hook, a little bit more angle to the pocket. So Dustin will go ahead and repeat the shot, except he should probably move his feet aboard. Just move your feet aboard, and that should allow the ball hopefully to face up just enough. kick that pesky 10 pin out. Nobody likes leaving 10 pins. Nope. Ball definitely likes to push in the oil. And I think what you're seeing here is the ball's not burning up, it's just going too long, which would tell you that this is actually not the best environment for this ball. Bowling balls work on different environments. One of the beautiful things that we have at the education center is we can put out the exact same pattern on 2 lanes and then allow the lane surface to impact the overall performance, as well as just being able to have everything else kind of controlled. So we'll throw another shot here, see if we can get lined up to get this ball to give us a strike. He's going to move left, and because the ball's going too long, he's actually going to grab it. So he's going to hit up on it, which should then make it go finish a little bit harder. So get over it, get on it, and bang. So that's one of those little tricks you could do, right, when you're in that position is you see your ball's going too long, not coming around the corner hard enough, move left, and then really hit up on it. By doing that, you'll be able to create the shape that we're looking for. So let's take that ball, and let's do that same thing on lane 1. I'm just kind of curious to see what happens if you hit up on it on the lane surface that's actually slicker, right? It plays longer. Typically, the Pro Anvil lane gives you less hook than the SPL. So we'll let him hit up on it over here and see what happens. Yeah, so just more hook, but still lots of continuation because he's hitting up on it. So, that's one of those things where this ball's probably, go ahead and don't hit up on it and just throw a regular shot on lane 1. This ball's probably going to be better for your medium rev rate guy who likes to play a little bit straighter. And that's going to allow him to get a little bit more room for error. Basically, that would be better for him on both of these lane surfaces. I think this ball is, because of Dustin's style of play, is a little bit better for him on the lower friction Brunswick Pro Am lane. So that's pretty much there. Whoop, not a good pitch. Not a good pitch. We'll do that again. But at the end of the day, it's all about trying to give you some education and help you make better decisions for bowling balls when it comes to them, because there are lots of choices. And how do you know which one's going to be best for you in your game? Well, hopefully we can give you a little bit of insight on that, as well as some tips to help you become a little bit of a better bowler. So we'll have him throw one more shot here. There we go. 10 back. Well, now you got a little bit more information about that brand new Track Strata Hybrid. Hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Show us a little bit of love out there. Give us some comments. We're all about trying to get better as we go through this process of TruBall reviews. And if you like what you're seeing here, maybe consider joining our staff. Let's go to ctdbowling.com, click the link that says staff, join our staff and get more inside information about new bowling balls as they get released. With that being said, on behalf of Dustin Zander, I am CEO Ronald Hickley from Creating the Difference. Talk to you soon.